David Lynch had a unique perspective on meaning, especially within the context of his films. But Lynch's approach to the concept of finding meaning in the meaningless is what really set him apart from other surrealist filmmakers like Buñuel or Jodorowsky. There are countless examples of this inside of Lynch's movies, but it's much more distilled on his YouTube channel, David Lynch Theater. Distilled here also means I don't feel like hunting down all the examples in his movies. I'm lazy. Shoot me. David Lynch had 2 series running simultaneously on this YouTube page, David Lynch's Weather Report and Today's Number Is. Seemingly, the substance of both series are within their titles. The Weather Report is just David Lynch reading the weather report of Los Angeles and giving a small snippet on what he was just thinking about. Nothing more.
Good morning. It's December 15, 2022, and it's a Thursday. Here in LA, sunny morning right now, very still, around 45 degrees Fahrenheit, that's about 7 Celsius. Today I was thinking about the song Mysteries of Love. It's the first song that Angelo and I worked on together. And it also brought us together with Julie Cruz. It's from the year 1986. This afternoon it'll be going up to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. It's around 18 Celsius. And it looks like clouds are going to be coming. Partly cloudy and then maybe cloudy all along the way. Everyone, have a great day.
And today's number isn't different. Lynch is one man with one jar, and that jar is filled with his balls. Balls numbered 1 through 10. Lynch shakes his jar balls and picks a number. End of video.
Here we go for today's number. It's December 15, 2022. 10 balls. Each ball has a number. Numbers 1 through 10. Swirl the numbers. Pick a number. Today's number is 1.
Wow, that was so profound. I got a number for you, 0, as in how much I care about this exercise. Wow, he picked a ball out of a jar and showed a number. One guy, one jar did the reverse, and that was just as straight and to the point. There was even a moral to that story. But the more you think about what Lynch is doing, the more you find yourself assigning some sort of significance to what you're watching. All of a sudden you're watching the video and questioning why you're watching it and why can't you stop. That's the top of the slippery Lynch slope. In David Lynch's world, the mundane itself is meaningful. This approach can be seen as an invitation to the audience to find their own meaning without any attempt from Lynch to explain himself. Lynch always required an active participation from the audience. If he caught you dozing off, you could always get away with saying you were deeply meditating. That excuse would always save you from the Lynch mob. Watching David Lynch do something so meaningless, like pick his balls out of a jar, suggests that meaning is co-created, and the viewer plays a role in finding that definition. Note that these 2 tangential series were made during the heart of the big quarantine dance-off of 2020, where chaos reigned. These videos were routine and balanced. On one hand, you had order with the weather report. I mean, next to San Diego, the easiest weather you could report is Los Angeles's. It doesn't get much better than the weather in Southern California. This is normalcy, and something you can routinely count on, even take for granted. That is until the entire coastline's on fire and Alaska starts sounding wonderful this time of year. But that's a different story. Adjacent to the weather report is the chaotic ball stirring of today's number is. As his hand swirls around, so do your thoughts. What number is he going to pick? You have a 1 out of 10 chance, and if you get it wrong, you'll have bad luck for the next 7 years unless you forward the video to 10 of your friends. This represents chaos. And then there's you, the audience member, right in the middle of these 2 series, getting yourself all balanced and stuff. On a basic level, this was all part of Lynch's daily routine, stroking that art muscle. You know, they say if you don't stroke your art muscle, you lose it. And David Lynch was edging all day long. It's an absurd ritual, reflecting on Lynch's fascination with the mundane and the ritualistic. It's sort of like an Eyes Wide Shut party, but with a lot less hookers, but still somehow just as many balls. And today's number is, if one was actively participating, each number could carry a symbolic weight, although Lynch himself never explicitly detailed what each number meant. The audience often engaged in their own interpretations, much like they did with his films, looking for deeper meanings or patterns. Viewers commented, speculated, and turned the daily number draws into some kind of collective puzzle or game. The community interaction was proof that something even so low-key could offer a shared daily experience. Lynch always found art in the everyday, and these videos reflected his philosophy of finding beauty and meaning in what might be considered trivial or routine. The act of drawing a number each day is a statement on the seemingly randomness of life and the search of meaning through chaos. It's like trying to find stability in an environment filled with women. The ambiguity invites the viewer to project their own interpretations. It's an extension of Lynch's philosophy, where meaning is not given but discovered or created by the observer. Lynch's weather reports were often seen as an exercise in awareness, focusing on the ordinary yet connecting it to broader existential themes. He would describe the weather in Los Angeles, highlighting the beauty and simplicity. This aligns with his philosophy of finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. And oh man, did he love when it was Friday.
And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
It also served as a reminder that despite the great coup of imprisonment and Summer of Love 2020 was going on, the weather was still there, giving a semblance of normalcy and routine. Lynch would always mention a song or a movie he was thinking about, indicating a deeper commentary or mood for that day. The duality of simplicity and depth mirrors his approach to filmmaking, where the surface narrative often masks a deeper, sometimes sinister truths. Lynch's weather reports in today's number can be interpreted as multifaceted, a blend of artistic expression, ritual, and means to connect with the audience in a daily setting. They reflect his interest in the juxtaposition of the mundane with the profound, order and chaos, where the act of performing something seemingly unremarkable might hold mountains of meaning if one were inclined to dig. Or it was just an old guy reading the weather and picking his balls to get views on YouTube. It's all in how you interpret it. Do yourself a favor, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more of my award-winning personality to fix your day. Not that I care about it or anything, but I got you. I'm out of here.